I'm Jen Simmons, and I'm the Director of Distance Education on the Digital Learning and Student Success team. I have been in a version of this role for a little over 9 years and been at Ohio State for almost 21 years. So Ohio State Online is a portfolio of about 60 online programs. And when I say programs, that is certificates or degree programs at the undergraduate and graduate level. And we offer content from just about every college, from engineering to nursing, health sciences, medicine, agriculture, business, and even the Translational Data Analytics Institute. Online programs at Ohio State have been around since the early 2000s, but it wasn't until the Office of Distance Education and E-Learning was created in December of 2012 that we started to coordinate those online programs and where the idea for Ohio State Online came to be. As far as how it's evolved over the years, there's been a number of changes. Our team is very much focused on sort of the motto that feedback is a gift, and we want that feedback, ask for that feedback. And so the services that we were providing when in 2012, 2013 are very different than they are now. Instructional design services have evolved. State authorization services have evolved, and that's the service that we provide so that we can offer programs outside of the state of Ohio. The learning data that we have access to, what we had access to back then, looks very different than it does now, and that continues to evolve. And even marketing, our marketing team, the research that they do and the advertising that they do, that has evolved over the years as we've learned how to better support students who are interested in pursuing online degrees at Ohio State. So state authorization, to briefly describe it, is we have to be authorized in states outside of Ohio in order to operate our program. So if we have a student who's residing in Indiana and wants to enroll in an online program, we need to make sure our program's authorized to be offered there. And so we do that in a number of ways. One way is we, as Ohio State, belong to SARA, which is a State Authorization Reciprocity Agreement. It gives us reciprocity in every state in the U.S. except for California. California does not regulate public institutions, so we are good to go there. So that is one layer. Another layer of state authorization affects not just online programs, but our on-campus programs as well. That layer is really specific to programs that have licensure. So we have online programs as well as on-campus programs at this university that have some sort of licensure attached to it. And so that second layer there of state authorization is we have to communicate with the colleges who are offering these programs as well as with the state licensing board in every single state. So health sciences, social work, education, those types of areas are areas in which we have to interact with licensing boards on a state-by-state basis. There is not a reciprocity agreement for those. So one program causes us 50 state research every single time if it involves any type of licensure. Ohio State Online benefits students, specifically in that we are providing students with a consistent online learning experience. Our team of instructional designers are making sure that the courses that students are enrolled in are set up for student success, are accessible, meet copyright guidelines, and really have sound online learning best practices in mind when they create them. So, greatest achievement for Ohio State Online, I think, is the fact that we started with nothing and have had to grow everything from the ground up, going back to getting feedback, asking for feedback, making improvements, and not getting comfortable with the status quo. We're always looking to see where we can make improvements, and the difference between where we started and where we're at now is just tremendous.